Good evening to all. Sorry for delayed submission today. Today we are going to talk about some interesting things on organic terrace gardening session 2. See, today lesson 2, organic terrace gardening. We have already seen who we are and what is this topic about. We will dive into directly day 2 agenda. See, today major topic what we are going to cover is essential tools and equipment. In that, three categorically we are going to address this session. One is must have tools for beginners. See, when we are going to start a gardening, either it is organic terrace gardening or either it is a normal gardening, we have to have tools for our agricultural operations or regular gardening activities. That is one part. The second part, choosing the right containers. This is the major and main important part. Why we have to consider that means without considering the size of the bag, grow bags or pots, you cannot able to determine the plants, or otherwise vice versa. You have to consider which plant or trees you are going to do. For that, how you can able to do this selection of the pots or grow bags. So I have shared separate document link for you, a detailed size of bags which are all needed for each and every type of vegetables, fruits, greens, everything. And third category, overview of gardening kits, tools available in India, where we can get it, what are all the things are there. With that, we will be wrapping up today's session. Okay. Thank you. Essential tools for 1 minute. Okay. Essential tools and equipments for terrace gardening. See, for any gardening, we need kind of tools for our easy handling intercultural practices. See, this section we have segregated by usage wise. See, for any gardening, especially for organic terrace gardening, what are all the tools we have to have? Here we have categorized in 3 sections. One is mainly must have tools for terrace gardening. What are all the tools you have to have for regular activities? One is hand trowel. You will be knowing which is hand trowel. This is hand trowel, by which you can able to mix the things and you can fill the pots with soil and you can make a kind of a mixing and all handling of the soil mix, whatever it is, with these hand towels. Used for digging small holes, transplanting plants, and loosening soil. Pruning shears. That is called cicature. I'll be showing that also. This is mainly for the, may not be needed for beginners, but once you have got experienced, if you wanted to take out cutting from your existing plant, you wanted to transplant that, for that purpose, you should have to have this cicature. We call it a cicature or pruning shears. Fourth one is garden fork. This is garden fork. This is mainly used for aerating the soil, because once in a while, like every 15 days once, you have to make cleaning this pots topsoil. You should have to remove the weeds and you have to do aeration of the soil, so that root zone will get more aerated. That will give more of growth to the plants. Third one. This is also must have tools for gardening only. Garden gloves. Because normally in Indian condition, we are not using gloves, but I would like to suggest you to make use of these gloves, because you are getting the soil mix somewhere else And whenever you are mixing the soil mix, there would be having any pathogens, some microorganisms, a kind of any other insects. So to avoid those contamination, you can make use of gloves. You always do use gloves whenever you are planning to do any continued operations in the garden. That will protect hands from dirt, if any thorns are there in the soil or wherever it is, and insect bites. And watering can or hose. If you are having only 5 or 10 grow bags or pots, you can make use of this watering can with shower. Third one is hose. You can have regular hose also, but nowadays lot of hoses are coming with uh, infused what we can say shower kind of thing, so that you can make use of. You can see here this shower. In this also you can have showers, so that it will sprinkle the water very gently. You can have very well. Third one, final one, watering can. We have seen garden spade. This is mainly used in the ground side gardening, though we are using for this ground side gardening. For terrace gardening, if you are bringing in bigger sacks or material for the easy mixing and handling, this would be more useful. After mixing, you can use trowel for the filling. Okay. This I will discuss during overview thing. Must have tools links for your reference. Robust must have tools. What are all the things? Those tools links I have shared, but mainly I have shared Amazon links only. But you can very well get it from your local stores also. But I would recommend you can go through these links. You can go to Amazon, you can check different suppliers, different prices as per your need. You can get it. It will come directly to your home. You can explore Flipkart also, but Amazon has all items as per my knowledge. This one, tools for planting and maintenance. One, planting soil mix, we have seen all intercultural operations, all we have seen, but planting and maintenance, we need to have for minimum 2 liter sprayer or 5 liter sprayer, depending upon your garden size. But lot of air pumped sprayers are coming. If you are having 10 to 20 plants only, you can have 2 liter sprayer only. 5 liter sprayer will be little bigger. Handling would be very difficult for ladies or aged people. So the 2 liters is very well fine. Even 3 liters sprayers also coming. Weeder. This is called weeder. Because when if you're having any tough kind of thing, if you wanted to remove the weeds instead of removing by hand, if you are loosening with this, automatically with roots it will come. Just you can remove soil from that, you can throw it away and you can do very good. This is also single weeder. For deep rooted weeds, you can take it by with this weeder. And label and markers, not R markers. When you are doing organized garden in your terrace, it would be more useful. You can organize with name and the plant name. It will be educative to your children and whosoever they are visiting. So this will be useful. It depends again yourself. And measuring tools. Normally, these measuring tools means there are two things only. One is weighing machine. Second one is these measuring cups. We may need only limit smaller measuring cups. But whenever you are buying any organic neem oil, organic seaweed extract, those kind of things, they will be issuing, they will be giving out free of cost as a free gift that small measuring cylinders that you can make use of, because normally we'll be using 2 ml, 3 ml, 4 ml, 5 ml, at the maximum 20 ml. But that you can get it very easily, but you have to have those things for your better usage. These are all advanced tools. See, yesterday's class itself, I have recommended you to have if you are having more than 30, 40 plants, if you have water scarcity, if you want to reduce the drainage facility and the water pouring in your surface, you can go for a drip irrigation kit. These links I have shared, you can go through it and you can very well explore it. Whichever you can, it is all do it yourself kit only. You can purchase and you can use it. Second, soil pH meter. Yesterday itself, I have told for any hydroponics plants or even whenever you are using natural water from your taps or wherever it is, the soil pH should be optimal. The pH will vary depending upon your fertilizer, whatever you are using, whether it is organic fertilizer also and water condition also. So periodically, if you are testing this pH and EC, electrical conductivity in your pot or soil mix, that would be definitely helpful for you so that you can make a decision depending upon that how much you can use fertilizer or water, or whether it is a good water or potable water or not conditioned water for the plants. And weeder and grass trimmers. If you're having continuous grass kind of thing in your terrace, you can go for grass trimmers. And for that, you may need a small machine weeder so that it can remove all weeds. Mechanical way of means, if it is needed, you can make use of it. This trellis, we have already discussed yesterday. We recommended to make use of your terrace railings, or you want to set up some kind of trellis for vertical growing climbers kind of thing for gods item and even some flower creepers also. For that support, you don't need to develop a bigger structure, but ready-made trellis are very much available that you can make use of it. Second to that, shade nets. Shade nets, yesterday we discussed it during summertime to avoid sun scorching. You can go for shade nets usage. For that, links I have shared that you can make use of it. And drain mats and geotextiles membrane and weed mats. These three items, what they are means, I will show you when we are overviewing these tools. Drain mats, yesterday I have discussed very well about during waterproofing. To avoid water continuous stagnation in between your pots or grow bags and surface, you have to have a proper aeration, because if continuous wetness are there, your roof surface will get damaged. To avoid that, we are keeping these drain mats, which will allow water get penetrate and it will go through easily runoff. And also, if any small droplets are settled there, that will get dried by air and sunlight. So drain mat is most important nowadays to set up your terrace garden. Either it is continued floor level terrace garden also, or otherwise any pots, grow bags. I will show that images also. See, geotextiles where we are using, if it is a proper improved continuous floor level terrace garden means geotextiles definitely we should have to place over and above drain mats. Or otherwise, we can purchase and keep some geotextiles instead of using your broken pots or broken stones when you are repotting or filling the soil mix to your pots. Instead of those, you can make use of geotextiles for better filtering of water without erosion of the soil. So I will show how it can be used in next class. And next one, weed mats. Yesterday or maybe 2-3 days back, our community member have asked how we can maintain our garden. Either it is terrace or either it is on the ground level. See, to avoid continuous weeds, unwanted plants, we can spread these weed mats and we can only accommodate wherever we can keep the plants. Leaving all this area, weed mats can be spread out. So this will prevent weeds to come over and above the weed mat, so that walkways, everything would be very much clean and neat. Even this you can use on terrace gardening when you are developing a what we can say surface level So lawn making or complete terrace garden when you are doing, with use of this drain material textiles, there you can make use of it. With that, tool section is over. Now we are diving into choosing the right containers. See, normally for terrace gardening, we can use anything. Mainly, you have to consider what plant you are going to grow. Either it is greens or mid-sized vegetables. Mid-size means I'm talking about plant size, or small plants, or bigger plants, or fruit trees, kind of thing, whatever you wanted to grow. Accordingly, you have to select a container. Totally containers means which contains the soil mix for growing of the plants. That you can go with the pots, grow bags, troughs or tubs. These three major category. Next to that, hydroponics. I'm not touching much about hydroponics because if I have started talking about that, this is a vast subject and you people will get diverted. We will go only with this. If anybody specifically interested in hydroponics, we have developed some successful hydroponics system for our Indian condition commercially as well as for our home gardeners also, that we will have a separate topic. So we don't want to touch that hydroponics. Here for pots, you know very well, pots are having different types. One is plastic, ceramic, and our ancient terracotta pots. After that, nowadays cement pots are also coming. It is being used widely wherever we can have different sizes. And these you can have different sizes of plastic pots. You are getting FRP pots, we are getting ceramic pots, we are getting. In that, you can go, or I can recommend these plastic pots or FRP pots if you're having no money for upkeeping terrace gardening. Terracotta pots also you can use. Only the thing is you have the problem of getting damaged easily, but it is also good actually. And ceramic pots and all other metal pots are being used for aesthetically for indoor plants, so that we don't need to touch much. And grow bags. Nowadays, the major terrace garden, like geeks are using grow bags only. I would also recommend grow bags. Simply, it comes around 3 to 5 years life. So it is easy to handle. It is easy to maintain. The only thing is you have to have proper and neatly arranged, aesthetically you can able to maintain. These grow bags are coming in two ways. One is that HDPE grow bags. Next one is very simple poly grow bags. That also you will see for a single crop or 1 year crop. Temporarily you wanted to use and you wanted to reduce the cost, means you can go for PP grow bags. If you wanted to go for 3 to 5 years usage, you can go for these HDPE grow bags. This trough is mainly used in the greenhouses, polyhouses for the commercial cultivation of cucumbers or capsicum, rose, whatever it is. There we are going to use only made soil mix, not regular soil. So there, for avoiding simple pots, they are using these stuffs that I will show you. And these 3 or 4 major categories are covering and coming under containers. Drainage. Drainage is, yesterday itself we have discussed, because you should not allow water to stagnate in the pot or container. If it has started stagnation, it will attract more of problems to your terrace gardening, and plant will get rotten and it will get suffered by diseases, and even it will attract wetness, is attract more insects to lay eggs. Then all problem will come. Then so drainage you just always see, and using trays under containers to collect excess water, that you can have, because that way you can avoid this water dampness in between planters. That means planters means grow bags or pots and roof surface. This is the thing. Lightweight options. We recommend to use lightweight materials like plastic or HDP grow bags to reduce the terrace load. It is easy also, cost-wise also very less. So that's why these grow bags are getting momentum nowadays. Okay. And as far as these grow bags are pots are concerned, I'm sharing anyhow very good guide for you to decide which crop you are going to do. For that, what size you can prefer. You can take either grow bags or plastic pots, whatever it is, but the size chart remains same for both the items, either it's grow bags, plastic bags, or fabric pots, fabric bags, whatever it is. The links I'm just sharing with you. You can go and you can see different sizes. This is the size guide I'm going to share with you. This download, you can do it. I will also share in the community, and even in the below video, you will give that link. You can download and you can make use of it. You can see optimal grow bag container for vegetables, the vegetable type, and you can have grow bag sizes. You can see grow bag for fruits, crop, what strawberry, watermelon, banana, whatnot, dwarf, citrus, pomegranate is mostly what are all the fruit types we can grow in the terrace that we can grow. And one more thing I have forgotten, if at all you wanted to grow your terrace is good and height, you wanted to grow bigger trees also, that is possible, but you have to see the load of your terrace. For that, you don't need to worry about or you don't need to construct a kind of bigger planter boxes. You can make use of locally available well rings. It is easy to handle. You can bring in different segment and you can place it and you can fill with geotextiles, sorry, cover it with geotextiles and fill it with soil mix and make use of it. And one major thing you have to have in your mind that all the containers, the basic things, the size we need to first select, because if you are keeping smaller bags for a bigger plant, definitely you won't get much yield because the plant growth is equally proportionate to the root zone, whatever the roots it develops. But it has its limitations for each and every variety. So you have, that is why the size is more important. Second thing, proper soil mix for the containers. That soil mix we will cover it up to, tomorrow or day after tomorrow classes. But drainage. See, for this grow bags, you have, pot means differently, okay, but grow bags also has more holes. To cover that holes, as I suggested, you can just cut a piece of geotextiles fabric and you can paste it and you can fill it. But before filling, you keep some kind of gravels in the bottom or you fill with the sand. After that, you fill your soil mix so that it will enhance the better drainage. Or otherwise, you purchase drain mat and you cut the pieces depending upon the size of your drain mat and put on that. Over and above, you keep geotextiles, then you fill the soil because the drain mat will be 20 mm thick only. So it will enhance very well drainage, effective drainage. Okay. I have shown some container gallery. You might all know about this. I don't want to see just as for the sake of this class, I'm just showing. See, these are all the simple poly bag, grow bag. These also you can grow season wise, very limited cost. Neatly you can arrange. This is drain mat. So that you can see in all the way you can have holes. It is sturdy also. You can keep the plants with bags. So excess water can run off easily. That's all. These are all cement bags. It is available in all the places. You can keep, you see, you can keep drain mat. Over and above, you can keep this cement box, and you can plant plants so they can grow. This you can see we have grown neem tree in our terrace. You see in a plastic pot. This shade net is to cover barrier of wind barrier and sun scorching for avoid sun scorching we put shade nets. This is trough. We discussed about trough, right? This will come in rolls. We'll keep this drain mat and over and above. This is easy fixing. Do it yourself only. We can have this trough very well. You see, this is the supporting member. Very easily it available for in different sizes. Here you can grow like bed. I will show another image also. There you can see. See, this is normal terracotta and PP pots for our terrace garden. These are all the plant posts. This is aesthetical podium terrace garden. This is lawn. This is plant box. You see very big trees and flowering plants. These are all done in corporate companies. This is one of the TCS project in Chennai. There we have developed this kind in podium second floor level, proper drainage, proper waterproofing, DrainMat geotextiles. You can create whatever you want. Even on other side, we have developed a fountain also. Here you see, yesterday itself I was shared banana plantation. We have totally more than 20 trees have been planted. You can see how it has developed the plantains. And for the easy balance, this kind of supporting members have also been developed. These are all you can yourself can do. Once you think, you can do it. These different kind of, this is PP bags. This is simple grow bags, normal grow bags. These trays we have used because you can use whatever it is. This is terracotta pot. This is another garden. Here you see trough I have shown without plants. This is the trough grown plants. You see, this is trough grown plants. These are all the troughs can develop as such how we are growing in the soil. This is not much got attention from home gardeners, but normally in polyhouses we are using it's imported material from Israel. But cost-wise, you can compare with grow bags itself, maybe 10-20% bit higher, but life-wise it is easy. You can dismantle it and you can fix it. This is the trough. This is grown one. This is normally all beginners are regular gardeners, they used to have this is thermocol, this is drum, this is simple. I have told you, PP bags. This most of the state governments are giving under their terrace garden program. This is hydroponic system. I'm not going to touch much about hydroponic system. And secondly, today's practical activity suggestion for you all is can go and check these tools, which are all tools you are having, how you are using, and which tool for which purpose you can use it. We can make use of it. You just go through it. You go through the links I'm sharing there. You can have demo videos for all those things. So you can just go through it, make use of it. And container selection exercise. I have already attached this. You go through it. You just check you followed up the same way only, or you are using a bigger container for smaller plants or a smaller container for bigger plants. You just check and take a note of it and make use of this. Before going into this, we'll wrap up this session and I will just show these Trellis and other links, how it can be made useful for you in Terrace. With that, we can close this session. And for this question and answer, as I have told that the separate recording has been done. And some PDF have also been made by different questions, what are all the solutions we have done. That also you can make use of it. Um, Okay, actually, I was trying to on my camera. It has some problem. It seems there is some connectivity issue between camera and my system. Okay, anyway, we'll see. With that, I will just switch over to the links which I'm going to share it to you. All know very well. I too know that you might have come across, but the curated things I'm just sharing very specific to the need so that you can make use of it. Okay. Here we will go one by one very quickly and we can wrap up this session. This must have tools I have shared, This I have seen very cheap, very basic needed. You can see these trowel, weeder, fork, cicature, and your gloves. You can see how it is being used. You can make use of it and you can select if you want, you can purchase it. Second thing, this is for your water can. Okay, water can. Sorry, I will share this thing also. Hose pipes. Different types of hose pipes are there. This is a bit easy wherever you have water scarcity. This is automated drip irrigation, means do-it-yourself drip irrigation. You can have the setup and it will be useful for you if you are having a very limited number of parts. If you are going out station or wherever it is, this will be more useful if you are not having any uh, setup of irrigation setup. Second one, irrigation kits. See, in this link also I have shared drip irrigation garden kit. You can have whatever the way you want. It has 20 plants kit, 50 plants kit, or 100 plant kits. This is comparatively, I'm just suggesting you can buy it from Amazon itself. You are going for local stores or you wanted somebody to come and do it. No, this will be costlier. When we are doing landscaping projects, that is okay. But this is very much economical and very much useful. See, all kind of setup is there. You can make use of. Trellis. This, I don't know how many of you have used. You see, this is shared net for we have discussed about shared net, right? You don't need to depend any fabricator or any labor. You yourself can see and do yourself. See here, you see all kind of trellis are there. Even for small flowers, creepers, single pot creepers, bigger creepers, you see smaller size. This thing, everything you have, everything you just see for all creepers. This kind of mastics. These kind of trained planters, reapers, everything you can have. Okay. And I have given shade nets, weeder and grass trimmers, everything you have, measuring cups you have, pH meter you have. I have shared the grow bags also. And I wanted to show you this. These are all the DrainMats. It is very much available. You just purchase it, make use of it. This is the weed mats. This also, it will be available different sizes. It will come directly to our home. You can make use of it. I will advise to buy from Amazon or Flipkart only. Compare the price and buy it, because if you want to go and buy local, definitely the cost will be higher. Even for some projects, we are buying from Amazon only. I don't know how they are giving these kind of prices. You see, weed barrier. Do it yourself, planters. Weed mat, movable grow bags, easily liftable. All things, everything is it is. You can make yourself. Whatever the question with this related you are getting, you just raise the questions. We will answer those things. Thank you very much.